Welcome to the Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Qualifying Tournament for Season 33. Nationally, HBCUs are competing to advance to the National Championship Tournament. And now for the introductions. In this game, it's the team from Jarvis Christian College and the HCAS team from North Carolina A&T State University. There will be 3 4-minute rounds of face-off and bonus questions, followed by the final 60-second speed round for each team. That is the ultimate challenge. So let's get started here. In the face-off position for Jarvis Christian College, we have Vernicia. Vernicia, please tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us someone or something that has inspired you along the way in your academic mission.
Well, my name is Renisha Simmons. I'm a twin. Um, I'm a twin. I like knitting, crocheting, painting, a lot of things. Someone that has inspired me is my best friend. She guided me through a lot because I didn't want to go to school at first, but she helped me through the way. But that's it.
Told you to go to college. Very good. And Samara from North Carolina A&T.
Hello, my name is Samara. I'm a senior criminal justice student, and somebody who inspires me is my mom.
Excellent source of inspiration for many of us. Thank you to both of you, and you're in the face-off position for the first round with the following categories: Marvel's Phase 4, Soups On, Watercraft, and Women's Magazines. Jarvis Christian won the coin toss earlier, so Vernicia, you're going to select from those categories.
Marvel's phrase 4.
Okay. Marvel kicked off its Phase 4 of movies in 2021 with what film centered on the life of Natasha Romanoff? A&T, Samara.
Black Widow.
That is correct for 10, and for 10 points apiece on the bonus. Which actress served as an executive producer for Black Widow, her farewell performance as an Avenger?
Scarlett Johansson.
That is correct. In September 2021 release, Aquafina played Katie, the trusted friend of which Marvel martial artist played by Simu Liu?
Shang-Chi.
That is also correct for 10 on the bonus. You get to select the next category.
Marvel.
Cross your arms over your chest and give what 2-word subtitle to the upcoming sequel to Black Panther? A&T, Samara.
Black
No
Pride.
answer? No. Can you take it, Jarvis Christian, Vernicia?
Wakanda Forever.
That is correct for 10, and for 5 points apiece for a 5-point bonus for all 3. As with Black Panther, the co-writers of Wakanda Forever were Joe Robert Cole and which director of both films? Any answer?
Kuglo.
That is correct for 5. And among Coogler's returning cast are which 2 actresses, reprising their roles of Okoye and Shuri?
What's that girl name?
Abida. I forget her
Answers,
name.
please.
Angela Bassett.
No, she was in the first film, but we're looking for Denai Guerrera and Letitia Wright.
Oh no.
So Jarvis Christian, Vernicia, you get to select.
Watercraft.
Canada's answer to Thomas the Tank Engine, Theodore Blank, was what type of boat that tows or pushes other ships? A&T, Samara.
A tugboat.
That is correct for 10. Now for 10 points apiece on the bonus, tugboats are often used to move freight by pushing what large, unpowered, flat-bottomed boats? Answers? No.
Canoe.
No, we're looking for barges there. Stuck in the Suez Canal in 2021, the Ever Given is one of the world's largest cargo ships of what type that transports goods in large steel boxes? Have any answer?
Shipping cargo. Cargo ship.
Oh, we're looking for specifically for containers, container ships. All right, so Samara, you do get to select the next category.
Marvel.
Back to Marvel. Love and Thunder will be the next movie featuring which Asgardian Avenger? A&T, Samara.
Thor.
Thor, Love and Thunder. Yes, that is correct. 5 points apiece and a 5-point bonus for all three. First, which Phase 4 Marvel movie is named for the immortal race created by the Celestials?
Internals.
Oh, I'm sorry, we can't accept that. It's Eternals.
Oh.
In No Way Home, who appears as Peter Parker for the 6th time in a Marvel movie?
Tom Holland.
That is correct for 5. And whose research on the Time Stone leads to a multiverse of madness in a Marvel Phase 4 film?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is also correct for 5 more points. There's time for one more question. Please select the next category.
Women's Magazine.
In 2008, the Black Women in Hollywood Awards were launched by what magazine that began in 1970 to celebrate African American women? Oh, there we go. A&T, Samara.
Essence.
Essence magazine is correct for 10. Now for 10 points apiece on the bonus. Anna Wintour is the famed editor of what Condé Nast monthly that hosts the coveted Met Gala?
Vogue.
That's correct for 10. From casual to couture was the 1867 directive of what first U.S. fashion mag with a 2-word name still published today?
Vanity Fair.
Nope, we're looking for Harper's Bazaar. And that is the end of the first round, where we have the score North Carolina A&T 90, Jarvis Christian 15, and we will get ready for the second round. Marcus, do we need to do a score correction possibly?
Yes, we do on
Okay.
the internal question.
Yep.
I'm going to fix
Yep.
that now. I'm going to stop sharing just for a quick second.
Yes, yes. It'll be.
I think someone's trying to get our attention.
Oh yes, sure. We'll be under comments. Yeah. Oh, it pops up and says that. Yes. Kugla. Yeah. Kugla instead of Kugler. Yeah. We as the exact same thing happened in Jeopardy, where someone said gangsta and the answer, and someone said gangster and the answer was gangsta. But as a regional accent, as a reasonable pronunciation based on regional accents or having read the answer, we're going to allow Kugla as Kugler. I know I probably say Kugla whenever Ryan Kugler.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Why didn't you take Eternals?
It's I heard internals or internals.
Okay.
So I heard an extra N in there, which was not part of, yeah. So the dividing line usually has to do with vowels versus consonants. Introducing an N in the answer when an N is not in the word is a little bit beyond what we can accept. Whereas if you say Kugla for Kugler, as you would say gangsta for gangster, that's something that we usually do allow. So that's why the line is drawn where it is. But please feel free to ask those questions. We really want people to be clear on these things. All right.
Okay.
So we're getting that little. Yeah. So the actual score is 85-15 at this point, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
My coach is requesting that you read the chat.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It's not a common pronunciation. The regional pronunciation of Eternals wasn't accepted. Well, I will respectfully disagree with that, because internals is not the same as Eternals. So I would definitely not rule in that way.
Okay.
And
there we go.
okay.
All right, moving to the next round. Does the score look right on your side?
Oh, we need to get it back on the screen here.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Everyone should see the screen.
There we go. All right, now it's popping up. Okay. $85-10. It was 15 for Jarvis before.
1 second. Let me. It took it off on the other. It took one off on the other side as well. Let me get that fixed.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we should be good. So I'm about to throw the screen back up. And everything should now be right.
Okay, very good.
All right.
All right, for the second round, we have North Carolina A&T at 85 points and Jarvis Christian at 15 points. And for the second round in the center positions, I need to rearrange. We'll put Asia in the center position for Jarvis Christian and Francis for North Carolina A&T. So we'll go to Francis first. Francis, tell us a little bit about yourself, and is there someone who has inspired you along the way that you'd like to give recognition to?
Yeah, so my name is Frances Kendrick. I'm a third-year nursing student from Raleigh, North Carolina. And a lot of people have inspired me along the way, especially getting into nursing school and having that journey, but especially my parents and just my family in general have been a rock for me when it seems very, very difficult. So, yes.
Very good shout out to make there. So thank you, Francis. For Jarvis Christian, we'll have Asia. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and your inspiration.
My name's Asia Henry. This is my third year in the social work program. Inspiration in this whole school has been my advisor, Miss Lee. She's actually over us as well. Big shout out to her.
All right, thank you, Asia. Asia, you are the person who will select the next category from our set of 4 for this round. All sewn up, cities around the world, NBA news, and relevant to elephants.
All sewn up.
Ballpoint, top stitch, and wedge point are 3 of the 7 basic types of what sewing implement?
Ballpoint.
A&T, Francis.
No, she
Needle?
They are needles. That's correct for 10, and for 10 points apiece on the bonus. Which of the original 6 Monopoly playing pieces is a device used to protect one's finger while sewing?
Thimble?
That's correct. And sewing machines feed one thread from a large spool above the fabric and one from a small spool below. What is the small spool called?
Spindle? Is that what you said? I thought it started with a B. Spindle. It started with a B.
Answer, please.
Spindle?
Oh, no, we're looking for the bobbin.
Bobbin. Okay.
Yes.
All
Okay,
sewn
so
up.
all sewn up again. A synonym for a long story. What knitting necessity is made by twisting fibers together into a single cord? A&T, Francis.
Crochet?
No, can you take it, Jarvis Christian? Asia?
Embroidery?
Nope, we're looking for a yarn. Synonym for a long story is a yarn.
Elephants?
So everything about elephants. Here we go. What Carthaginian general famously used some 36 elephants in his Alpine crossing? A&T, Francis.
Alexander the Great?
No, can you take it, Jarvis Christian? Asia? No, the general was Hannibal.
Hannibal.
So please select again. Elephants again. Popular lore is wrong. Neither in the wild nor in zoos do elephants ever eat the underground seed pods of what legume? A&T, Francis.
Peanuts.
Peanuts is correct for 10, and for 10 points apiece on the bonus.
It's too
An
small.
elephant's tusks are generally or greatly rather enlarged versions of what type of teeth in the mouth's upper center?
Canine?
No, they're called incisors. They're the incisor teeth. What special kind of elephant, expensive to keep, impossible to get rid of, has lent its name to impractical trinkets and gifts?
A white elephant? I don't know. White elephant?
White elephant is correct for 10 points on the bonus. You get to select again.
Elephants.
Ugh.
There are 2 genera of elephants. The larger one, Lexus loxodonta, lives on the wild of what continent? A&T, Francis.
Africa?
Yes, the African elephant is correct for 10. Now for 10 points apiece on the bonus.
A buzz
What
drop
landlocked nation on the eastern border of Namibia has the world's largest elephant population?
Botswana?
That's correct for 10. All Asian elephants are in genus Elephas, which is the Greek word for what hard substance
ivory.
sought by elephant poachers?
Ivory?
That is also correct for 10 points, and you get to select again.
Cities?
The world's largest mosque was built to accommodate the millions of travelers who come to see the Kaaba in what Saudi city?
Oh,
A&T, Francis.
Mecca?
That's correct for 10. Now for 10 points apiece on the bonus. Completed in 1626, the basilica within what city-state has twice the interior space of Washington, D.C.'s National Cathedral?
Vatican City?
Correct for 10. Joel Osteen's 17,000-seat Lakewood Church is in a building that was home to an NBA
Austin?
franchise in what city?
What?
I think it's the Rockets in Houston.
Answer, please.
Houston?
Houston is
Rockets.
correct. It was the summit where the Rockets played. Yes.
So
And now you get to select. Okay. Oh, time has run out before the next category was. Oh, here we go. We got it. It's in here. Let's do it. Howard grad Bisa Butler uses vintage photos to create artistic forms of what multi-layered textiles often used in blankets? Who buzzed in? I'm sorry. Francis, A&T.
Sorry, quilts.
Quilts that is correct, yes? I'm going to hear from my scorekeeper. Is that
Yes,
correct?
that's correct.
Okay, thank you. Correct for 10.
Okay.
And for 10 points, or 5 points apiece, and a 5-point bonus for all 3. Quilts are often made by sewing together many fabric scraps, creating what P sort of kilt?
Patchwork?
That is correct. You said it and then I said it, but you said it. Another technique, that of sewing pieces of fabric to a base layer, is what A technique?
Applique?
We can accept that. It's pronounced applique, but that is correct for 5. And one more. The filler material in a quilt is often called wadding, or what B term?
Bedding. Bedding.
Answer, please.
Bedding.
Can you spell that, please?
Bedding.
No, we're looking for batting. Batting, Batting. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that you were giving me the word that I thought you were giving me. So that's the end of the round, and that brings us to the score: North Carolina A&T 205, Jarvis Christian 15. And we will get ready for round 3. All right, are there any questions about the round that we just finished?
Can we do a buzzer check, please?
I have
absolutely.
a question.
Yeah, go for it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when are we allowed like the soonest possibility that we can push the buzzer? When is the quickest time we can? At the last word?
At the last word of the face-off. It is when I click the button that says start, and it is at the time when I say the last word, somewhere in the vicinity of the last word.
Okay, thank you.
That's what I try for. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll do a buzzer check. I see that everyone seems to be online at the moment, so let's go ahead. All 6, well, all right. The round 3 people are the ones who are important here for this test. So let's go ahead and test it now. Malcolm and Kennedy. So I see both of those. We'll do it one more time because it's always nice to do it twice. All right, so I'm seeing Malcolm and Kennedy, and that's who is in the that is who are in the position for the third round. So we'll move you there and move you there. There we go. Okay, we're about to start the third round. And the score is North Carolina A&T 205, Jarvis Christian 15. We have Malcolm and Kennedy in the center position for round 3. We'll go to Malcolm first. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and an inspiration that you'd like to recognize.
Hi, my name is Malcolm Hawkins. I'm a senior electrical engineering student from Charlotte, North Carolina, and my inspiration is my family.
Thank you, Malcolm. For Jarvis Christian College, we have Kennedy.
Hi, my name is Kennedy. I'm a social work major and a junior at Jarvis Christian College, and my inspiration is myself.
There yourself. All right. Self-motivated, self-inspired. Very nice. So, Kennedy, you get to choose from these 4 categories for round 3. Coming from Korea, creating our country, in Missouri, and running rings around Saturn.
Coming from Korea.
Okay. 456 down on their luck players try to survive a deadly series of adventures in what South Korean 2021 Netflix hit? A&T, Malcolm.
Squid Game.
That's correct for 10. 10 points apiece on the bonus. Among the games with fatal consequences, red light, green light, tug of war, and what game where each player is given 10 glass balls?
I don't remember what it is. Mancala.
Answer, please. No, it's marbles. The game is marbles. What South Korean 2019 thriller comedy with a one-word title became the first non-English language film to win a Best Picture Oscar?
Parasite.
It was called Parasite. Correct for 10. And please select.
Creating our country.
The First Continental Congress met in 1774 at Carpenter's Hall in then what most populous city of the colonies? A&T, Malcolm.
Philadelphia.
Correct for 10. Now for 10 points apiece. Congress tasked Washington with leading the 1775 siege of what city? A siege won the following year
Boston.
with artillery at Dorchester Heights.
Boston.
Correct. In late 1778, the British shipped 3,000 troops from New York to capture what original capital of Georgia?
Savannah.
That's also correct for 10 more. Please select a category.
Creating our country.
In 1785, who was appointed America's first ambassador to Great Britain 11 years before he was elected president? A&T, Malcolm.
Adams.
More specific, please.
John Adams.
John Adams is correct for 10. 10 points apiece on the bonus. As ambassador, Adams was nervous about being received by which king, long thought of as America's oppressor?
King George III.
That is correct. Who was Adams's counterpart in France as the American minister there and the man who succeeded Adams as president?
Jefferson.
Also correct for 10. Select, please.
Creating our country.
When Washington held his first cabinet meeting in 1791, Edmund Randolph held what post now occupied by Merrick Garland? A&T, Malcolm.
Attorney General.
Correct for 10. Now for 10 points apiece, 2 answers. At that first cabinet meeting, the Department
State.
of War and what other 2 departments were represented?
State and Treasury.
Both are correct for 20 points on the bonus. Please select a category.
Coming from Korea.
Notes and Edge are brands owned by what company, second to Intel and electronic chips, but the world's largest cell phone maker? A&T, Malcolm.
Samsung.
Correct for 10. Now for 10 points apiece. Bulgogi, kimchi, or matsutake? A trending Korean food dish in the U.S., which dish is made by marinating and grilling beef or pork?
Bulgogi.
Correct for 10. Zenith Electronics is part of a conglomerate that's also the world's 10th largest chemical company. That company has what 2-letter name? Any answer?
Dow Chemical.
Nope. LG is looking for there. Select again.
coming from Korea.
Individually, they are Jin, Suga, J-Hope, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. Collectively, this boy band goes by what 3 initials? Jarvis, Christian, Kennedy.
BTS.
Any answer? BTS is correct for 10. And for 10 points apiece on the bonus, chart-topping female K-pop stars include which colorfully named quartet whose members are Jisoo, Jennie, Rose, and Lisa?
Pop something. Color pop.
Any answer? No, we're looking for Blackpink.
Yeah.
And also, among those taking pride in K-pop's global influence is which president of South Korea?
Kim Jong-un.
Incorrect.
Now, that's incorrect. That's president of North Korea. Moon Jae-in we're looking for South Korea. And that is the end of the 3rd round with the score North Carolina A&T 335, Jarvis Christian 25. We'll prepare ourselves for the ultimate challenge round in just a few seconds. All right, so it's time for the ultimate challenge. And you'll have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions in the category of your choice. Every correct answer is worth 25 points. You work together as a team. You may answer or pass on any question. And as long as there's time remaining, you can repeat the ones you've missed. So make sure all your microphones are unmuted
A or place.
so that you can come up with your category.
Want to do A?
Jarvis Christian, you get to choose from those 4 categories.
A.
And please.
Say again.
A is for adjective.
They're going to do A is for adjective. I don't have to read them. Everyone can see them. So very good. So 60 seconds on the clock. What adjective beginning with A describes verified as real?
Authentic.
Yes. Extremely parched.
Pass.
No. A type of monarchy or 0.
Pass.
No.
Anarchy.
Money grubbing or covetous?
Pass.
No. A native of Benin, Kenya, or Mali?
Pass.
Pass.
No. Severe or somber in appearance?
Pass.
No. A plant that lives only 1 year?
Pass.
No. Philanthropic gestures?
Pass.
No. Intensely emotional, like an admirer?
Admiration.
No. A door that's partly open?
Adjacent. A jerk.
No. Extremely parched?
No.
Oh, that's the end. We got 1 out of 10 for 25 points. We'll go through the rest of them here. Extremely parched is arid. You can have an absolute monarchy or absolute 0 temperature. If you're money grubbing or covetous, you are avaricious. If you're a native of Benin, Kenya, or Mali, you are African. Austere means severe or somber in appearance. A plant that lives only 1 year is an annual. Altruistic are philanthropic gestures. If you're intensely emotional like an admirer, you are ardent or avid. And if a door is partly opened, I heard it, but I heard it second, so I couldn't take it. It's ajar. So with 25 points total on the ultimate challenge, we have 50 points total for Jarvis Christian, North Carolina A&T. The game is yours, but we will play the ultimate challenge with one of the 3 remaining categories. Please go ahead and select.
We'll go with just 4 letters.
Just 4 letters, places. What city, state, or country or landmark, spelled with just 4 letters, is the birth state of 7 presidents?
Ohio.
Yes. Japan's tallest mountain?
Fuji.
Yes.
Correct.
The last U.S. state to host an
Utah.
Olympics? Yes. Indonesia's top tourism
Java.
province? No.
No.
The capital of Ukraine?
Kiev.
Yes.
Yes, very, very easy now. An Andean nation? Yes.
Yes.
The biggest city on Hawaii's Big Island?
Maui.
No. Buffalo's Great Lake?
Erie.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Beethoven's birth city?
Pass.
No.
Is it maybe
The Caribbean's largest
Cuba.
island?
Cuba.
Yes.
Yes. Coming back around, Indonesia's top tourism province.
You
No,
already said Bali, right?
the biggest city on Hawaii's Big Island.
Elo.
Yes.
Yes. Beethoven's birth
Rome?
city. No.
Bali?
Indonesia's
Yes.
Bali is correct. Yes. And one left.
No.
I heard.
Italy.
Okay.
Well,
I got to say, I wasn't quite sure if I heard the answer I was looking for, so we're going to say it's 9 out of 10 for 225 points. I was
What was
looking
the
for the
answer
city
you were
of Bonn. I was
Oh,
looking
yeah.
for Bonn,
Yeah.
B-O-N-N. I heard Bern, Switzerland, but I'm not sure I heard Bonn. So 225 points on that ultimate challenge, giving you a final total of 560 points for this match. North Carolina A&T takes the match, and we thank both teams for playing. We'll come back with another round in just a bit.